was diagnosed on March the 17th of 2017 with triple negative breast cancer. I had found a lump the size of a golf ball in my right breast, and my doctors immediately sent me to the cancer center for further observation. Upon observations and different tests and scans, etc., that was told that I would have to have both breasts removed, all of my lymph nodes under my arms, etc. And immediately upon hearing the news, the Lord told me to fast. I heard Esther's voice from the book of Esther, the 4th chapter, and the Lord told me to sanctify fast. I'm going in. I heard Esther's voice say, I'm going in, and if I perish, I perish. So I knew then that the Lord had wanted me to fast and to pray. And so I called all of my friends, all of the prayer warriors. I called all of my family, and let them know that what was going on in my life, so that I would have as much support as possible, and I would have a prayer team. I called my pastor, my church. Everybody came on one accord and began to intercede and to believe God for a miracle in my life. I stood on the scripture. The Lord told me that by His stripes that I was healed. And I reminded the Lord every day that I believed Him, that I was healed. After the fast, my lump shrunk from the size of a golf ball to the size of a pecan to the size of a peanut. And then it was gone. I immediately told my doctors that the cancer was gone. They told me that it was no way possible that the cancer was gone. My cancer was a stage 3 cancer, and it was impossible to be gone at such a fast rate. My doctors begged me to take chemo. I refused over and over again, but my daughters and my sisters was pressuring me to actually take the chemo. I kept telling the doctors that the lump was gone, and they said no, it wasn't gone, that breast mass changes, that it's probably laying flat somewhere. It may be in a different position, so I kept saying that no, it is gone. It's gone. I know it's gone. I feel it. I was checking myself every day. I know it's gone. And so I knew that the Lord didn't want me to take chemo, and so I kept telling the doctors that I was not going to take it. I never said anything about me being a Christian to the doctors or anything like that, but I kept refusing the chemo. I took 1 dose of chemo, and it like to kill me. I was so sick, and I told God, I said, if you, I said, God, I know you have already healed me, and I know for a fact that I'm healed. And I would never take another dose as long as I live, because I will not endure this. So I went and told the doctors that I wasn't going to take it anymore. And they said that if they wasn't sure that they could go in and get it, they would have to cut my breast off. Still, I said, well, you know, I don't have a husband yet. I said, you're not cutting my breast off, you know. And they said, well, we're going to cut just the nipple off. I said, no, you're not getting my nipple either. You're not going to take any part of my breast. Because I know for a fact that it's gone. You know, I went back to what I was standing on. And anyway, they went in on the side of my breast, and they took they couldn't find, the day before I actually had the surgery done to remove the lump, they could not find it on the screens the day before the surgery. And so I had never told them that I was born again Christian, but they was in the room, and they was looking for the lump, and they was like, we can't find it. And so they was saying, well, where is it at again? Where is it at again? And I said, and the other nurse told her that it was 6 o'clock to the left or 12 o'clock to the left or somewhere. And the lady said, well, I'm over there. She said, I can't find it. And she said, but I'm going to find it. So they kept they had the little thing going, and they kept going over my breast and going over my breast, and they said that they couldn't find it. And by then I'm up screaming and hollering that I know that God have healed me. So they went ahead with the procedure because they went in and took the mass out of that area because they couldn't find the lump, but they took the section out where the lump was. And 19 days later, they called me and told me that I had the surgery on May the 17th, and they called me around the end of May and told me that they can't find anything.
It'll be about a year coming up, right?
It's been it's a year of that I'm celebrating being cancer